Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space. This is the second time that I'm recording this level, which I'll explain.
Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross reporting. I'm pleased to say that we're working close to maximum capacity at the present time. All flora is healthy and thriving, and food yield has created a surplus. I was going to pass the surplus on to the colony, but the captain has given a no-fly order. I want to note my opposition to that order. Everyone knows they're in trouble down there, and I don't see what denying them our surplus will achieve.
Okay, she's done talking, so I can start talking. As I said, this is the second time for me actually recording this level. I had started this. I had actually played through a lot of this level earlier in the week, and what happened is I got ejected from Dead Space, and the recording cut off halfway through because a stupid notification came up and chucked me out of the game. I didn't notice that it had stopped recording, played through a lot more of the level than realised, and I was like, ah crap, I'll just have to redo this another day. So that's what I'm doing now. As I've said in previous videos, this is possibly one of my most favourite levels in Dead Space, for reasons which I'll explain when I actually get up to the points which make this level more noteworthy. But yeah, at least since I've played this recently, should be able to motor on through this relatively efficiently. And I'm going to discard the Ripper as soon as I can. I'm wholly unsatisfied with that as a weapon. It essentially does what the plasma cutter does, and my plasma cutter is much preferred.
Watering cycle initiated.
Damn it, I don't want that schematic. Okay, that's everything from here. Let's move on.
Isaac, good to see you in one piece. Don't take your helmet off. The air's rotten. I gotta look at it. It's huge. You won't believe it. Shut itself in food storage. Crew that was on this deck, I think they're what's poisoning the air. They've been transformed. I saw one of them. Bloated, swollen. They're like poison factories. We need to take them out where we can still breathe.
Hammond! I thought you were dead. You need to get to cleaner air. You're not going to be able to help Isaac in your condition. Isaac, I'm scanning the area now. He's right, there's something really big in food storage. But I can't get a good scan. Monitor readings are off the scale. Be careful.
Coolies. Pumpkin time. That farmer guy just cracks me up for some reason. Watermelons. But yeah, the reason I like this level... Is there another cutscene?
That's the door to food storage. But I can't override the integrity lockdown. You have to destroy the pods to bring the air quality up. Then you can go through and use the poison on the Leviathan.
Unfortunately, what's-her-face, Kendra, tends to interrupt you a lot during this level. So she's interrupting me talking, which I don't like. Anyway, I'll just stock up and we'll move on. Okay, I was beginning to say that the reason I really like this level is rather a superficial...
I suppose I should be glad that Ham's alive, but I still don't trust him. I think he's hiding something about the marker.
See what I mean? Kendra interrupts at every possible moment. I don't know if there's anything actually worth picking up in this area. No. Oh, damn it, Kendra. Nah, there's nothing actually along there. There's a bench there if you need to upgrade in that second room, but I'm pretty much done with upgrading. As I was beginning to say, superficial reason for me liking this level in the first place is the fact that there is actually green. There's actually green stuff. There's foliage in this level, and I'm a big fan of foliage in games, and I'm a fan of interesting and varied outdoor environments in video games. I get really bored of indoor only games or indoor dominated games. It's like Resident Evil 5, love the first half, but then once you get up to chapters 5 and 6 where it's more dominated by industrial type stuff, I start to get pissed off with it. As you can see, there's foliage here, and it's a nice change from the usual greys of the Ishimura. I mean, the Ishimura looks cool, but I like the addition of foliage, at least to a degree. But yeah, that's always been my thing. I've kind of okay, that was a fail. I'll just be on my toes for this section. This is another reason I like this level, is because you get a shitload of enemies running at you, and it's very fun fighting them all off. It's a very intense kind of horde mode type feel to it, which I like. But yes, as I was saying about the foliage, I've always had this sort of thing for really lush looking games, but lush within a reasonable framework, within a reasonable amount of lushness. Like it's back in the day when Fable 1 and Jade Empire was released. It's like, I really like those games because they have a decent outdoor environment, and which is really nice and lush, but it's also balanced with darker areas and cities. It's a nice and varied landscape, and I like that in games. It's why I never really got into Fallout 3 as much, because it's sort of a uniform grey. Even though the environment is interesting in itself, it's too uniform for me. I really don't get why there are monkeys in this section though. Seems kind of illogical. But yeah, have to kill these guys. Possibly one of the enemies I find the creepiest in all of Dead Space, just because it's a sort of enemies that's like they have this kind of innocent look to them. Like, you can tell they were once human, but then it just got twisted really grotesquely, and it's disgusting and creepy. I mean, the necromorphs in themselves are fucked up, but they're aggressive, they're monsters, and you delight in killing them. Whereas those things, there's a semblance of pity. I don't know. I'm probably reading too much into this, but I find they're a lot creepier just because they're kind of pitiful and grotesque and disgusting. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll just move on with the level. I've sort of said my piece about why I enjoy this level on a visual scale, and also for the combat is very interesting in this level, and for these creatures as well. So lots of unique elements. Like the other stuff in Dead Space can get a little uniform. But this is a nice change of pace. It sits about in the middle of the game, and it's a nice bit of variation. Okay, that's that floor done. I forget how many of those pod guys you actually have to take out. Oh no. Where's this other end? Slow down. Yeah, so I can revise my recommended weapon setup. Also, point to remember, level 3, not required, you're not actually required to go to level 3.
Toxics detected in atmosphere processing. A repair technician has been notified.
Yep, Isaac Clarke, repair technician extraordinaire. But yeah, you're not actually required to go to level 3 as part of the storyline. But it's, especially if this is your first run through, it's definitely a good idea to head up here, because there's some items you don't really want to miss. I mean, those are always randomized, those crates, as far as I know. But you don't want to risk, you don't want to miss the ruby semiconductor, because that's a cool 10k. That's one node for you. Really simple. Or any other supplies you need. That's a decent amount. Then you head back down to level 2. So when I first played through this, I forgot about that level. Had to backtrack all the way back here from the other side of the level and grab that. So I remembered I had missed level 3. Didn't know it was up there. And I was glad that I did actually remember to go up there. Okay. So that's the way I want to go first. Just double check what's in this room before moving on. What's out there? Those weird guys. I find these enemies quite hilarious. I know I'm supposed to be going the other way, but I think this is how I did it last time. It's fun to explode things. Good times. I think you go in a circle anyway, so it doesn't really matter which side you start from. Okay, I would need my status recharged. Now for some anti-grav fun!
Entering zero gravity.
Damn it. I know there are enemies here. Yep. Okay. Have to be careful of spiky floors. That's where I want to be. Enemies abound! Last time I did this, I ran out of ammo. I was still using the Ripper, and
Exiting zero gravity.
I forgot to stock up on my plasma energy before entering this area, so I ended up being quite drastically low on useful ammo. So I really don't like the Ripper, having used it a bit in combat.
Warning. Air filtration system still active. Entering the filtration tubes is extremely hazardous.
Because they're on fire!
Hello? Hello, security? Thank God. This is Dr. Croft in hydroponics. I'm trying to locate second engineer Jacob Temple. I can't get through to engineering. Of course I know there's a ship-wide medical alert. That's why I'm trying to locate him. No, we're safe for now, but the tram is down and we can't reach the escape pods. Hello? Hello?
Okay, massive fire explosion thingy. Now running time. I think it's actually safe in this area. Fire. Damn it. Why are you not burning up? Hello to you. Damn, dude. What the fuck happened to you? Oh, crap. You distracted me by being dead on the floor. For that, I execute you. That was highly stupid of me, but that's okay. I have plenty of healing items. Let's make sure that that door's open. Now we run. Get the creepy lung guy. Yeah, I can't pop their heads. Oh well. Alright, well that's those two taken care of. I guess there's more poison pods for me to take care of. Got the delicious node. What have they been reading up here? New technology. What's that? Heavenly bodies. Ha ha, space pun. I find it weird that the adult entertainment industry, as a lump kind of generalization, sort of markets itself very much on puns. I find that quite hilarious, since I'm very lame and I'm a fan of puns. But yeah, I find that quite interesting. You can just take any kind of everyday phrase or saying or even movie titles and make it into an X-rated pun, and you've got yourself a goldmine of adult entertainment. Sidebar, you know.
Warning. 10 kiloton mass detected in food storage.
Oh shit, 10 kilotons. That's fucking massive. He's been eating a lot of pies, whatever it is. Hello! really confuses me with the monkey slash bird noises. Because I see no birds, I see no monkeys. Are they just trying to simulate like a jungle environment where they keep out of, like, they have the sounds of monkeys and birds and shit, just to provide an artificial atmosphere for people working in their hydroponics? Seriously, what kind of mechanical fault does that? Simultaneously blows out all the ventilation grills and on one level. Very strange. Quickly, let me in. Okay, all good. Sweet, half the level done. Sort of.